Hey, what's up guys, it's Soul Phantom. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different compared to my other commentary videos I've made so far. And well, before I get straight to the point, I want to be able to get the word out to some of my friends here that I'll be listing off in this video, in which who are Alec Smolenski, Gareth17 and Minnie 14, MickeyFan 1909, PickSurprise, and Spy Gabriel 1984. To those of you I listed off that are watching this video right now, I want you to spread the word about this video, and if you do, that's great. If not, well, I'll just find somebody else then to spread this word around about this video. But anyhow, let's get straight to the point, shall we? So there's a Netflix movie being thrown around on YouTube left and right that everyone keeps talking about. And well, keep in mind, it's actually is quite a bad movie, I should say so myself, in my opinion. And you want to know what it's called? Well, simplistic enough, it's called Cuties. And what is it, you might be asking yourself? Well, take a look at the description of the film as I'm about to show it to you on screen while I'm reading it aloud. So, roll it. Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions. Now, I can tell you're probably like me in the back of your head thinking, well, why are they using an 11-year-old for a twerking dance crew exactly? Well, actually, I have no idea. But keep in mind though, this movie was made in France. Oh, you know, the home of Paris? Now, let's be honest to ourselves. I feel like the people at Netflix who made the description, or at least whoever was in charge of it, would have probably been something Philip Reisenbauer, aka Heavy the Squid, would have done something like this a long time ago if he was still in the Splatoon Gmod community right now. Oh, but wait, there's more. Netflix even had their own poster for the film. But let's compare both the French one and the Netflix poster for it, shall we? Okay, so here we are on Google Images. I actually found a picture of this. So on the left is the French version, and you got these girls just like with like shopping bags and stuff. Looks pretty innocent enough, right? I mean, to me, when I looked at this one, I thought, okay, this looks pretty innocent enough on the left. But on the right, this is Netflix's poster. They're showing up their skin, all this other stuff, and I feel like I'm gonna have to censor this one because this is just so bad. It's even hard to even look at, really. Like, it makes me just literally just want to gouge my eyes out right now. So I wouldn't even have to see this. Like, it's just that bad, dude. I mean, this is something Heavy the Squid would have probably made or something, or at least would have fantasized in his own sickening head after, you know, dating Ellie, who is probably only 16. I mean, come on, man. Really? I mean, you gotta make this poster? I mean, do you really have to sexualize these underage girls? I mean, come on. They're like between the ages of 11 and 12, dude. Like, really? Look at this. I mean, this is an abomination. It's hideous. It's like if Frankenstein was on crack or something. Or, let's say if the human centipede and, like, Frankenstein were on crack. I mean, this is literally what this is. I mean, holy crap. I mean, it just blows my mind how pedophiles find this okay, actually. I'm just really a little bit surprised, actually. I mean, I'm lucky I ain't a creep myself, and if I was, I'd be thrown in jail right now. But look at this, guys. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, these people are completely out of their minds. I mean, whoever's in charge at Netflix, whoever made the poster, needs to get thrown in jail for a few days, or at least be registered as a sex offender. I mean, come on, dude. Like, this is really messed up. So now you understand why I'm upset about the film? Well, funny enough, Netflix actually responded to this on Twitter about the backlash they received due to the poster and description being, well, too inappropriate, and didn't remove the film at all. And this is what Netflix said on Twitter. "We are deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for Cuties. It was not okay, nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the pictures and description." Now, Netflix did change the description of the film, and well, for them it may have not been as bad as the first one, but this changed up their version in a bit more of a political correct way, in which to me I think is far worse in my opinion, because well, it's making Netflix look a little bit fishy today. 11-year-old Amy starts to rebel against her conservative family's tradition Petitions, when she becomes fascinated with a free-spirited dance crew. A free-spirited dance crew, huh? I thought it was called a twerking dance crew, not a free-spirited dance crew. And if that doesn't convince you enough, go watch the trailer for yourself, because I 100% guarantee you, if you were to watch this trailer for this film like I did, you'd probably end up like me wanting to gouge your eyes out. And I mean, really, it is that bad, and I'm not even kidding. And so far, the trailer for the movie on Netflix's official YouTube channel has about almost 2 million dislikes at the time of me recording this video. And well, while I do think it may be worse than the Infinite Warfare trailer we've seen a couple years ago, except, well, only this time, we're dealing with child pornography. And basically, that's what this whole movie is altogether. Now, before you go on Netflix and start looking for the film and stuff, let me tell you this, do not watch this film. I repeat, do not watch this film, because from what I've heard, it's really disturbing and uncomfortable to watch. But trust me, I've seen some of the snippets of this movie from Twitter, YouTube, and Fox News, and I mean, really, it is far worse than the trailer I seen. Now, if you go to IMDB, they actually explain some of the scenes in very good detail, just so that you as a parent or anyone who is an adult out there can already have at least an idea of what you'd expect from a pedophile movie like Cuties. Now, I'll have a link for it in the description of this video so that you can all go check it out for yourselves, and I highly advise you to actually read some of it, so that you would at least know what this movie is really actually about, and not just some PSA video or whatever. I mean, this is like straight up child pornography. This is not okay. And let me warn you this for a moment, there are pedophiles out there that are actually supporting this movie on Netflix, and some of them who are registered sex offenders are actually going on Twitter defending this film. And also, if you guys want to go sign the petition against the movie Cuties, you know, from Netflix, of course, I'll also leave a link for it in the description as well, because I'm telling you, dude, like, we really should not be supporting pedophilia in our country. I mean, this is making us look pretty bad, actually. I mean, come on, we already have enough problems in the United States already, and now we're supporting pedophilia all of a sudden? Like, why are we doing that for some reason? I mean, just why? I mean, I just want to understand it from a pedophile's perspective, at least. Somebody who's a pedophile, I want to understand their perspective to see why they think that it's okay to normalize child pornography in movies. I just don't get that. Like, movies like Cuties, I really don't understand that. I mean, that's just really completely mind-blowing, especially for those, like, at Hollywood that are being so quiet about it. I mean, they're completely sick-twisted. And for YouTube, that are leaving the trailer up for Cuties, they're pretty much sick-twisted too. They're pretty much on the child pornography side, pretty much. I mean, there's really no way for me to really explain this even further. I mean, this is pretty much the tip of the iceberg for the big corporations out there who are probably secretly supporting it, and we just don't know it. I mean, really, I'm just a little bit upset, but I just don't really support what Netflix is doing, and particularly what they're doing with the film. They're basically trying to get enough people to try and watch it, and that is the problem. They are, basically, Netflix is basically supporting child pornography. I mean, you could say, hey, this is, like, a social commentary. I don't care if it's a social commentary about child exploitation. I know a lot about that, dude. I've done all my research. Yet, you have to go out of your way to try and basically sexualize the children in the movie. The ones who are underage actresses, I feel bad for them, because I don't think it was really worth to have to make them do all these things like they did in the movie. I mean, it's just crazy. And the director who made up the idea of this film and actually made the film and had all the other, like, producers and stuff make the film, they should get thrown in jail, and they should be registered as sex offenders. That's what I think, that's what should happen. And I know the FBI and the Department of Justice won't do anything about it, but at least they'll hopefully try and take it down from Netflix's platform, so that we will never see movies like this ever again. That's all I'm saying. End of story. And for those of you pedophiles that are out there supporting that movie, you're pretty sick-twisted, and I really do think a lot of you need to be registered as sex offenders, okay? Really. I mean, if you really enjoy 11 to 12-year-old girls twerking and sexually dancing across the screen, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you really need some therapy. Like, you really need help. Like, I'm talking serious help. I mean, really, we really gotta work together on this. We need to do something about this, okay? Alec Smolenski, Gareth, MickeyFan, Spy Gabriel, PickSurprise, you guys gotta help me here. I mean, we need to do something about this. You need to spread the word. Alec Smolenski, make your part on this. I want your... Like, Alec, if you're watching this video right now, I need you to make your own opinion on the Instagram stories. So that way, I can at least have your own perspective opinion on this. Because this is not okay to sexualize children in movies. We shouldn't even be doing this stuff. Really. It's really that simple. I mean, I'm just running out of words right now, because what pedophiles are doing right now, they can pretty much masturbate to anything that has related to child pornography. They'll do anything, alright? I mean, you know, you might be thinking, like, hey, well, what's gonna happen in the next, like, 50 to 60 years from now? Well, if the generations after us try and normalize pedophilia, those generations might be worse than millennials and Gen Zers, boomers. And boomers, if you don't think that millennials and Gen Zers are that bad, take a look at the generations after us. I mean, if they try and normalize pedophilia, this could make our country look bad, and this could really collapse us so badly. I mean, really. I mean, we'd pretty much be at stake. I mean, we're pretty much at risk. Or actually, the children are at risk. We need to hashtag save the children. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But anyhow, that wraps up this whole video, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, because if you did, you can make sure to subscribe, because I'll be making more content within the meantime. And I apologize if the video was too short, but you guys gotta help me through to spread the word around about this disgusting movie. And also, make sure to turn on that bell notification to stay up to date on my channel to be notified about my new videos coming out. This is Soul Phantom rolling out. Adios.